I want to see the Latin America actually win this one.
Yeah, I do too. I feel that they. But looking at UK's lineup, their lineup is really.
Their lineup is super scary in some aspects.
And then there's a couple of people on Latin America that I don't know.
I wonder how this Jazz person plays. I wonder how Jazz really plays because being someone that is relatively new to the community, apparently. I also wonder how Jake does because he's been bouncing back and forth between Mario Kart and Mario Kart Wii. So I wonder if he's been practicing, and if not, how does he fare in those circumstances?
But like throughout the week, I see Jake playing both Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Wii. So I feel like he's gotten used to the transition a little bit. So hopefully he can show us here today. Because earlier today, Jake did pretty well.
I think we have the Skype call available as well. We'll just mute it for now. And I might as well just put in some release the Noctil. Or sorry, not release the Noctil. Screw Noctil. Release the Dante.
Release the Dante.
Alright, starting off on DDR here. I actually know some of these voices. Awesome. We're getting an inside look into Luke's gameplay as well as Dave's gameplay. Dave is the one with the 4x3 resolution, and Luke being the one with the widescreen. First place starting off here. It looks like it's going to have some easy sailing here. Both teams will be immediately suicide bagging from the start. Looks like Jazz has a little bit of an edge on him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wheelie bump.
Wow.
That's a wheelie bump. And I think that might end up costing LTA right from the beginning. Okay. It looks like the LTA bagger got in. I just straight up think the LTA bagger got there late. Because under no normal circumstances should you be getting there that late.
Whoa,
that fib kind of disappeared.
I think apparently on his screen the dude in second took the cut, but
yeah, but I don't think he actually
hit
did.
the fib.
Yeah.
That's just some serious lag.
It looks like Dave is in a mega right here.
I wonder if Dave is still Skypeless.
I don't know. Yeah, I think he's just playing music right now. So, but we'll find out. I think they are. Some of them are Skype calling from the UK. Right. Looks like UK have 2-3 with their bagger back there. That's a blue shell. Oh, they had top 3 actually. Never mind. The top 3 goes away with one single blue shell. And you weren't able to see it, but with Luke's stream, you could see that UK had just gotten blued. UK does still have top 2 though.
There goes Sean Tanny.
Sean Tanny is in first place after taking the Ultra.
This lag is just really serious right now. I feel like I can fuck them over. Dante, there we go.
Dante.
Dante.
Oh,
Dante.
That's the blue shell for Dante too. And Dante moves up into second place out of seemingly nowhere. Oh
no,
wait,
Xander.
I don't know whatever happened.
I think Dante got blue.
There's no way, dude. Speaking of blue, there's another blue coming up.
No!
Another blue coming up for Luke in first place. That's going to send him into second place for now.
Wow.
But UK still has
top 4.
Will they be able to hold on to it? There's a green at the very end. Agar able to win it, but he gets powered onto the side, and that's a top 3 for Team UK.
I'm pretty sure that blue did go for Dante for whatever reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand.
Because Dante would have had second easily.
Yeah, no, he would have.
Dante with the God Squad snipe.
God Squad snipe. That came out of seemingly nowhere, dude. I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's. How? But judging how laggy the room was, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, definitely.
Because watching that first race,
where the hell did all that come from? All that started coming from nowhere. Coming out with 1, 2, 4, and 6. Definitely a close finish at the end there.
Dante, we take those. You got blue.
Razor Dante, anybody? Dude, Dante was a beast for that, but he still got like 10th place. I don't know what happened to him. He got last place for other people racing. So I'm a little bit confused about that one.
That whole lap 3 was just after the snipe and then the blue and then that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, the blues are pretty crazy, but they still were able to.
I think there were like 3 blues that race.
Yeah, they did.
The blue right before lap 3 and then 2 blues lap 3. That's ridiculous.
28-45 in favor of the United Kingdom. I want to see how Lou does
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna get a look into how Lou does throughout the course of the. I wasn't able to track what position he did to get that last race though.
I think he got the high. No, Agar got the highest spot for
Agar,
Latin
okay.
America.
I mean, Agar did do the best from the last war, so it would make sense.
Was there a shock that last race?
I think there was. I just remember blue shells, dude. I don't know.
I remember 3 blue shells, but I don't think there was a shock.
Okay.
So I wonder if UK had the shock.
It would make sense because they had top spots for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I figured during one of those blue shells, I would maybe consider a blue shell cancel.
Jazz said he held shock.
All right. Going to the Moonview Highway. UK is getting a good amount of solid positions to start this one off. Moonview Highway being a course where if you do have high positions, of course, you want to...
Oh, the bananas.
Yo, LTA takes those. And it looks like Luke is going to move up into first place right now. See what happened there? Luke messed up on that drift, right? And he wasn't able to get that mini turbo in time, especially because he didn't soft drift correctly. So that ended up paying because he had to. He wheeled much later than he normally would have.
Yeah, but UK still pulling off with that top 2, so.
Yeah. But also they do have a Thundercloud in 6. Will he be able to give it? No, he was almost able to get the draft there.
That would have been really clutch.
Yeah, that really would have been. But they remain in bottom spots for or middle of bottom spots.
Oh, Dante's build drops him straight into the car.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky. I'd take that.
Ooh.
Speaking of cars, yeah, hello, Sean. Or hello, Luke. We do see all of a sudden Luke back here out of seemingly nowhere.
I'm pretty sure LTA has shock at this point too, because I saw Jazz coming out of a bill.
Oh, okay. So if Jazz coming out of the bill as the bagger for Team United Kingdom.
So I'm pretty confident at this point that LTA has shock.
So if LTA is holding shock,
be on the lookout for Dante.
Not looking too hot considering that UK has 9 and 10.
And then pulling mostly shrooms, so that's a pretty good sign that they have some dodges in a.
Now, definitely Luke is going to want to use this to catch up as soon as possible. There's a blue shell.
Dante.
There is a star activated after the use of that Mega. There is that bomb that it nearly avoids, but in order to avoid it, he needs to drive straight into a car. And Luke goes straight back to 10th or 9th place now. Triple Shrooms won't be enough to bring it up. We'll take a look back to see where Dave is here. Behind Xander in 5th place. 5th and 6th for Team UK. LTA in 4th place.
I'm pretty sure UK took this race. Cause
I don't know, dude. I haven't been seeing a lot of...
There's just too many UK... I mean, that's Latin American bottom spots, it looked like.
Fair enough. We did see... I remember finally seeing Lou, but he was on the last... Or not in the bottom spots for that race when the race was finishing, unfortunately.
And, of course, they had shock, but they couldn't convert it into anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't... I think it was just a matter of whenever... I think they got shock late, actually.
I think it was well, yeah,
because,
true.
No, because there was a Mega being used on third lap and a star being used for both parties. Sean able to net that first place. Jake
1-3-5-6.
Xander, oh my goodness, 1-3-5-6. We did not see that coming based on our perspectives. We only saw really 5, 6, and 8. But yeah, UK definitely taking the win out of that race, and LTA slowly but surely losing, possibly. We'll be able to see what becomes of LTA, how they might react, and what course selection they may go about choosing. Sean, we actually didn't see Sean
at all. At all.
I don't think we
saw Sean at the beginning. Once
and then whoop, he just kept going with it.
Once Luke got Willy Bump, Sean was gone.
Yeah, no, that Willy Bump sent him right.
That was
right
it.
Away. Yeah. That Willy Bump was the last trace of evidence we had for Sean Danny.
Release the Tanny. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just releases himself on the daily basis.
Release the Xander.
Dude, he's got... If he releases his anger every time he plays this game, he's got a bunch of anger, dude.
Xander's a pretty funty individual. So.
I don't know. I don't know. I still think Dante's going to MVP this one with like a score of like 120, 130.
He honestly could. If DDR didn't happen, he would be better off right now.
Yeah, definitely.
But hey, what can you say? Things happen.
DK Jungle Parkway. I wouldn't say, like, it's a pretty neutral track in my opinion.
Yeah.
Unless you're using Daisy Mock Flag, which none of them are really using except their Suicide Bagger. A bomb? Ooh, he could use this in some particular ways. UK does have 2-3-4. Okay, now 2-3.
Dante
carrying it up there.
Dante.
Wheelie bumps Luke back into 7th place. He does see a couple LTA members behind him. Will he drop it?
He should start dragging it. Well, no, because now he just passed Steven.
He does have Jake around him, so I can see his hesitancy. There goes Xander from first. There goes the triple greens and sends Luke straight back to 10th place.
Now he can back his his bomb and get a box. Yeah,
let's see if we can get something like a...
Golden, not too bad, not too shabby.
We go back to... Ooh, that red, that POW. Goodbye, set from 3rd to 9th out of nowhere. And the triple streams to be able to help him to catch back up. So really, Dave here, not taking too much of a hit except for trimming right into the banana there, but he's still in good company right now. And the blue shot.
The blue ripped Dante.
And it looks like he's holding it. Is that Shantanian first?
No, he threw it.
He threw it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still Dante.
Yeah, because Dante definitely took off at the beginning.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like there was any evidence to indicate that like he dropped back all of a sudden.
He had a decent, sizable lead too, looking at the mini map.
Yeah, no, he's still up there for sure. But with his golden in 7th, it looks like Luke might be able to get in some of the action here.
This golden can honestly take him up to 3rd.
He has to be really careful of these triple greens,
with the triple greens.
No, but Lou is trying to go for the people in front of him, but he has 2 UK members behind him. He could have very easily gone for the people behind him on the bridge, but he pays for it, gets back righted in the process, and it looks like a golden mushroom for Luke is going to really advance him up into the top 3 here. And UK top 3 going into the last slide with Digga.
Now, if they have shock, this could be really ugly.
We have to wonder.
Okay, they don't have shock. They don't have it.
No, Funky went forward. Funky went forward and he used a bullet bill in last based on his mini-map movement. So the Daisy in last is more likely to get the shock. My question is, who is that Daisy? And I think that Daisy is an LTA member. So I do think that LTA does have the shock right now. And if that is the case, there's a lot. Oh, that's a shock being used. There's a star being used as well. And we'll have to see how it affects the top 3 here. As Luke is...
there's a star. Oh, no!
Xander, just pick it up, though. He is behind him.
That could...
That could mess up...
don't...
Did he just snipe Shanti?
What a god!
UK does escape with 1-3-4, but I have to wonder what... He must have seen Sean there.
Yeah.
He must have...
Wow.
I mean, I guess he only threw it because he didn't see Sean.
I think he threw it because that's the typical just throw a green and see who hit his spot.
Yeah, it's because he had that LTA member in front of him.
Yeah.
I guess he just didn't see Sean. I don't know. I felt like it was pretty obvious that he was there, but oh well. I mean, UK takes the top 2.
Wow,
4.
top 2.
Like
top 2, 4.
Doesn't matter really. I mean, they would have gotten probably gotten like top 2, 4, 5, but like. They still are doing perfectly fine right now.
I wonder whose shock that was, because the shock was pretty neutral, so it didn't affect anybody really too bad or too good.
Yeah, no, and they still do fine. And the fact of the matter is that UK the whole time they were outrunning LTA.
Yeah.
There was no shock. There was no anything like that. And they still were in top 3, and they maintained the majority of those top positions after the shock even happened, which was LTA's shock. So. Keep that in mind.
If Luke couldn't have gotten that star, that could have been the first for them.
Yeah.
And then the blue that Dante took.
Anybody have scores? Score boys, scores. Much appreciated by anybody.
What happened to the referees? I forgot they get the -20.
$131 to 88. Thank you so much, Ricky. Air Beast.
Okay, not too bad.
131, 88.
Seeing Larry on this stream is just
so stupid.
Larry has not been around in forever.
We go ahead and advance into Koopa Cape. There's not going to be a lot of headway made by these baggers here on Koopa Cape, and you'll probably just be seeing them at the fountain constantly, but we did see in that other match, Belgium versus Netherlands, they just didn't even bother with the waterfall. They just kind of sat at the last item set. Where did that red come from? I'm not exactly sure, but Luke is going to have to pay the price on that one as he holds his red shell in 9th place. Behind an LTA member, it seems. But he's just going to wait this one out, really, and try to get a decent item. Might as well red loot in the process, why not?
Wait, I'm tripping.
He'll take that one. He gets the 9th place box. Is going to be able to get that POW in 9th.
POW.
It's a pretty rare item to get 9th place. It's like, I'd say it's about as rare as getting like a bill in 9th, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that's a, I mean, you can consider that like unique and a blessing, but I don't think I'd consider it that much of one. There are some useful spots for this POW, but I could totally imagine that the UK, or at least Luke, would just use this at the chain spot here.
I think he might be holding it because they might have shock and really good like dodges.
Ooh, that's a mega.
Because you typically don't just hold a POW.
Yeah, well, I don't know. See, here's the thing. POWs are very underrated by a lot of people. POWs can definitely, especially if the other team is in like a cluster of spots, like if they're all clustered together from like 1 through 3 or like 2 through 4, it can end up having a drastic effect on those racers if you can use it on a specific turn that does affect them badly. So maybe he's waiting for that opportunity, but given the fact that he's been waiting for so long with this, it's probably because they have solid items up above him. So I don't think they popping right now.
Found out.
I think a UK member went over the ramp, which is why there's
a
person
and a
in
mega. And they definitely have shock because
no, I think UK has shock.
Yeah, they definitely have
the
shock.
Funky Kong the Funky Kong is the bagger from Team UK, and he just started going forward. So I do believe that is the case. Luke playing it safe here in 5th place. Red Shell, he's not bringing it out just to not give his opponents a hint as to what he may or may not have. Dave, in the meantime, in 5th place. He doesn't have an item box, so relatively vulnerable as we head into the last part of lap 3 on Koopa Cape. He does have an LTA member ahead of him in Lou, but he has a TC, and he will not be able to pass it back to anybody, so it looks like
UK is getting a good break.
Dave is going to get another break of a race, it seems, into 4th place. He does slip on that banana. Will he have to pay for it?
Yeah, and Luke's right behind him in 5th.
Luke is right behind him. He does get the shroom in 5th, and it looks like he won't have to pay for his mistake at all. And it seems as if UK is going to escape with a huge race for them.
Huge race for UK. Wow.
Honestly.
Good stuff from UK.
It really is, yeah, definitely. I wasn't expecting this much of a routing from UK, but currently I think they're winning by like a differential of like 70 or so points.
Yeah. Especially with that last race. That last race was really good for them.
That last race you saw like 2 through 4, the spot behind first constantly being UK. I only hope for LTA's sake that they really do have that 1st place there or that 2nd place. Okay, they have Dante.
Yeah.
Hey, Dante.
I'm telling you, Dante can show up.
But we also see Xander.
But speaking of showing up, Xander
is bringing the points to the table here as he scores 52 points. Whole 16 points over 2nd place. And UK, my goodness.
Top 3
Top
overall.
3, 5, 7 to end off the GP. An extremely disappointing GP for Latin America. But we could totally see them coming back. Definitely could see them coming back here.
They won the GP by 56.
56?
56. 174 to 118.
Bruh. And they immediately signed the Grand Prix. All right.
And then they got the Donut GP1 too with the bagger.
They did.
So 5 people, 174 points. That's just some good team play and some good stuff from the bagger too. Can't forget about the bagger.
No, especially in such courses where like Shock probably could have had a huge impact for LTA.
Yeah.
And the fact that UK gets it just mitigates that risk completely, especially when UK has been outrunning them constantly race by race. I don't think there's been a race where LTA has been in top spots more so than UK.
There was the one race where Dante got blued. That's all I can recall. I think it was
where Dante got big
when he got blued, and I think that was other than that move.
Oh, was it like DDR?
I think it was DDR.
Okay.
Other than that move, UK had top 3 throughout, and then DDR they were like top 2, 4, and
yeah. So DDR and Move Your Highway. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's a.
They've just been. They just had a more presence up front. Instead of they've had more people up front because you'll get like 3 maybe people from UK and 1 from LTA.
Sorry for that. We'll fix the second screen, guys. LTA versus UK. Yeah, I'm digging this song.
Yeah. Sounds kind of like Get Lucky.
Kind of like in some senses, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, we are headed into BC week here. Looks like Luke is getting a little bit of a unfavorable start to his race.
Oh,
Disconnection.
EDC.
Okay.
Oh, the whole
Disconnection
room.
for Dave here. Everybody disconnected. It seems.
Race counts. Big race for Dante.
I do not think that will be the case. I don't think that will be the case.
At least his war has been going by smoothly up until this
definitely
point.
in comparison to the other.
Now, do they have to do conditionals again, or?
Yeah, no, they definitely do. I think, apart from the streamers, of course, they're definitely gonna have to, unfortunately, because, well,
Yeah, true.
that's the nature of it all.
Yeah.
That's the nature of the beast. 189 to 118. $174 to 118. Okay, I'm getting conflicting reports with the scores. I'm going to go with Rookie because he's been serving us up hot for the last couple of wars. 174. So quite the lead for them. And we'll have to wait as people get buckled in here for what will be another GP start. All right, Hagar hosting this one. He is offline for some reason. All right, I have a gut feeling this may take a while.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling this may take a while. We're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a break as like a sort of timeout mid-game.
Nice.
But we'll be back in a few. UK winning by 174 to 118. Total of 56 points. LTA definitely have the room to come back, but they have to start doing so soon before things get out of hand. We'll be back, guys. Don't go away. LTA versus UK continues after this.
Stay tuned.
Hello, everybody. Not everything is starting as soon as possible because everybody's getting the conditionals geared, but we do have 5 people in the room. Alright, 6 or 7 races in now. We are hoping for the best here. Go ahead and answer any questions you guys have. Oh, Marlon, you're on stream. What the hell? I did not even notice. Who can ally Mario? If you guys want to see, hold on a second. We have a solid setup here. It's pretty messy. Well, to give you guys a little bit of a sneak preview. Find what's happening here. Marlon goes in. What's up? And we just have a lot of. See, we rushed here. We did all of this within like less than a day, so it's been a wild ride. And we thank everybody for here showing up that wish to join us on this ride. It's been great. It's been a great day for Mario Kart. Alright, well for now, we'll go ahead and take a little bit of a break. We'll start the stream as soon as this starts going, so you guys don't have a lot of like expectations for us to keep you guys going for now. We'll be starting the stream as soon as this room starts going, so stick around. Should be starting within the next 2 or 3 minutes, so take care, guys. Alright guys, welcome back to the cast. We are now starting once again after the first Grand Prix score of 118 to 174. Where UK really took a strong command over the course of the war. Race after race, really. And to be honest, I didn't expect this much. I didn't expect really UK to be winning this much.
Yeah.
I actually expected LTA to kind of be on top.
I feel like LTA has some potential to bring it back. I feel that.
But it's becoming apparent that like Jazz here,
Yeah.
being their bagger, has done pretty well for them in the back.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid bagging. I'm pretty sure he's gotten most of the shocks already.
Yeah.
And with the top spots they haven't even really had to use the shock that much, honestly.
Exactly. And was there not a trolling penalty at the beginning? Or maybe am I thinking of another war?
There was a trolling penalty, but not added into the score.
Okay. So yeah, we don't have to account for that. Was it on the account of LTA on you? Like did LTA troll?
Yeah, it was LTA. So
Okay.
LTA's down.
So they are down by even possibly more than
Yeah.
the score really lets on, but we're not going to really talk about that for now.
Because I think it was Luke that got Willy bumped.
Yeah. It was like towards the beginning of BC3.
The first race.
Yeah.
BC3. Let's see.
All right, so let's see. This is the course where we've seen some nations really make use of the shortcut. For example, I remember, I think it was, was it Netherlands or was it Belgium?
I think it was Netherlands.
Okay, it was Netherlands maybe?
I
I thought, no, I just remember.
I know Italy did too.
Oh, no, Italy.
It was Italy.
Yeah. So, yeah, Italy. Some of the nations that have been struggling have chosen this track and have done well by using the cut because the other team fails to block it or whatever. And we'll have to see here if that will be the same case here.
Nice getting a low trick right
That
there.
is I believe that Banana covered the cut, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Because it seemed in a relatively... Yeah, I think someone else took the cut. UK in top 2. Top 4, actually. And so this will be an LTA, a little bit tougher LTA.
Whoa.
Whoa. The little red...
It's still going.
It's still going. Agar still
The little
wants,
red that could.
Agar wants blood right now. And I'm pretty sure he's just going to use this to combo.
How did
or maybe hold on
Sean get... Oh, okay.
Nice backspam from Agar. And LTA, all of a sudden, top 3, top 4. Where did this come from? LTA having been nowhere near the top 4. Oh my goodness. God. If that's an IS bomb, if there's an IS bomb, Agar going in for LTA right now. And you have to count on LTA blocking the shortcut now. That's their only option if they want to hold on to this lead.
Oh, that's not blocked.
The cut is not blocked, though. Triple shrooms for UK. Easy enough. Easy second place. And LTA not being able to get the items to block the cut. Oh my God!
Luke!
And Luke takes a swim.
Oh, and there's still top 3.
He had the opportunity to be able to do something
if he gets his...
But now he's behind a thundercloud, behind a bomb, and he's in 8th place now.
Wow.
Triple shrooms for him in 10th place, though. And he has to watch his teammate. He has to watch the thundercloud.
If LTA has shock, this can be really huge.
It really could be. We do see a star being held by Dave here.
Oh, nice. He got a mega.
In 10th place. Mega being used. There was a shock dodge just now. There was a shock dodge just now. You guys just missed it, but there was a shock dodge on the behalf of 2 or 3 members. Although I don't know what it was. I don't even know if it was UK, to be honest. I think
it had to be UK's because it was so quick.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, what?
He was able to red him. I don't know why he redded him.
He redded him when he had triple bananas around him.
Yeah. Blue shell out for
blue
LTA.
shell.
UK does have 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be a possible top 4.
Wow.
And
LTA had all the momentum.
Right after.
Oh, that is cold.
So no item on the very last stretch, but I don't think it's going to matter. That looks like a top 4 to me. No,
top 2, 4, 5.
Top 2, 4, 5, yeah.
Some good stuff out of UK.
That was very back and forth.
Very well-timed shock. Like, it was...
No, that shock was just like that.
It was spot on.
Yeah, it was definitely spot on. I gave LTA no time to react whatsoever. But that race was very back and forth.
Yeah, props to Jazz for a nice shock and nice good communication from the team.
UK starting off with that top 4. LTA being able to get in front, get that blue shell as well, get some reds, move into top 4, and then all of a sudden that shot
coordination. The turn of events.
That shot coordination.
UK really started off top 2, then LTA came and showed up with the top 4, and then shock, and then the blue, and then you got a UK top 2.
So UK got 42 points that race. I'm not exactly sure as to how many points there are total.
I think it's 60 something.
I know it's 61 for a 5v5, but that's about it.
It is 73. So they won the race by 11.
See, I was wondering what happened to UK, and apparently Xander had fallen off in first of the Mega. And then they got blued, which is why LTA was able to come back so quickly. I was wondering why that happened, but so 149 to 216 in favor of the United Kingdom in their first match for the debut of the World Cup. So LTA still have some time to be able to make up some ground. They definitely had some promise in that last race, if not for that shock. And LTA's bagger really has to get a hold of himself.
Yeah.
And if LTA wants to have a chance, they really need to have a bagger that can really beat out Jazz, because apparently Jazz is proving to be a
pretty good bagger.
Yeah.
Especially for a newcomer.
Now, they did pick, there is a pick of Toad's Factory, which mitigates a lot of the risk in having baggers go at it. So you're going to have baggers. If they get the shock, it's probably going to be in 9th place, or the bagger makes a really bad mistake. So those two probably won't happen. We may or may not end up seeing shock. Probably not seeing shock on this course. So it's going to really come up to how LTA can manage in these first couple of moments. The draft for Luke is able to get him into first place and get him further away from those LTA members in middle spots. But we see them streaming ahead. Something to be very wary of. Those 3 bananas. Dot is 1, dot is 2, dot is 3. And UK still in top 3. Or top 2, rather. No backstone. That was a right. No, that was a really wide turn.
Yeah.
I think you released this wheelie a little bit early on that one, but all is well for Team UK. And it looks like people are getting messed up a little bit in those middle spots. They're granting Luke more of a lead than he really should have right now.
And they're still holding down top 2, too. That's really, top 3, actually.
Top 3, huh? Okay. We'll have to take a look into what exactly happened on this turn. Maybe Dave got some perspective. No, he didn't, and they still have top 2. Going back to Luke's stream here. It's been easy coming, easy going for Team UK. And you got to think at this point, LT is going to be start getting... I was going to say they're going to start getting desperate, but that blue may help a little bit.
And it's still top 3.
Yeah, it's still top 3. He was still in the boost pad. Ooh,
oh, the POW.
Goodbye. See, that's what I'm talking about. That POW was so effectively used. LTA, all of a sudden, in 2, 3, 4, 5. Or sorry, 2, 3 right now.
That was a good POW. Really good POW.
No, and that's what I'm saying. A POW, that right too. POW often goes under notice, but when they had top 3 going into that cut, going on to the last turn, such an effective
the bill in
POW.
10.
Oh, this bill in 10th could be very indicative of a shock being gotten soon. And Luke is going to hold this. It may or may not. Like, whether it's to the benefit of his team, we'll find out soon. It could go either way. There's a star in play right now.
They must have it. They must have it. UK must have shock. What?
I think they just got it or something.
Somebody just spammed it. Had to.
No, because back there the baggers were like racing backwards. They weren't near an item box.
Oh wow.
So I'm not sure as to why they didn't use that, but and really, if I were like, I would have just, as soon as I saw that star, I would have just used that.
And it was the end of the lap anyway. It was the end of the race, and he was just holding it.
But no, I can understand, because On the other hand, that bill would have landed him in the mud.
Oh, true.
That
true.
bill would have landed him in a very sketchy spot. So I understand where he's coming from in not using that bill. But definitely a better race for LTA, at least towards the end it seemed. And we're gonna see how the race turns out for LTA in just a quick moment. LTA 1456. Not too shabby.
That's a good race. Good race.
15, 21, 36, 38. 38 points for LTA on that one. I think they come out on top by just a bit. I think like 38, 35.
38, 35 plus 3, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So 38, 35, they win that by 3. Having to keep up with the total score all the time. Total score is the main problem. So if we use my skills of addition here, they aren't that good. Looks like the score will be 251 or 187 to 251, but feel free to correct me if I am wrong. I don't want to come off as an asshat who doesn't know math, but okay, maybe I did get the score wrong. According to Rookie, I got the score wrong. I'm willing to fight on this. I honestly think I'm willing to fight on this. Because I just calculated the numbers. I just added up what I got, yeah. Yeah, I got it right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I finally beat Rookie.
He said, I think.
I think. Well, I don't know. When Rookie tried to think up his score is, apparently I came up on top, so. Bruh. Nah, he's trying to fight me on this. I'm not going to have this. The score is what it shows on the scoreboard. That's all we're going to go by for now. DK Jungle Parkway. I feel like we've seen this course way too many times.
Yeah, and this is the second time in this war.
Like, I feel like this is a course that you should not be seeing multiple times in a war, in a day, let alone a war. But that's the case. We do see Dante cruising up towards first place. We do see Achmif right by him in top 2 positions right now. The green, oh, that was a cheeky green thrown by Achmif.
Oh, the bomb.
That bomb, getting Achmif, getting
Both
Dante. Goodbye. UK top 2 out of seemingly nowhere. And that
some good stuff out of Luke. Really good. That was just a really good bomb throw.
And,
really good snipe.
if UK is able to get that shock, it's going to become... That bomb is going to make a lot of a difference there then.
I thought this was Mario Kart 8 when I saw him breaking. So used to seeing people break drift.
I think UK has 5 out of the top 4... No, yeah, 4 of the top 5 spots. And UK has... Jake has a TC, unfortunately. Yeah. Lou is catching up in 3rd place. And it looks like LTA not enough of a presence up here, as UK will need to try to get Lou out of here in order to secure their top spots. They do have another bomb. Is he going to really go for it? The same corner? Oh my goodness, against LTA once again with the bomb. Beautiful play once again.
Really good stuff out of Luke.
Seriously though, single-handedly knocking 3 out of LTA's top players out of top spots. And at the same time, if we look at Dave's stream, we see him holding onto the blue, so they do have it secure until that just happens. So, blue shell up for grabs right now. We have to see if LTA can catch on up. Mega being used by one of LTA's members as they do approach that cannon.
Pretty sure
we could totally see this cannon shock happening.
If that happens, that's over.
They didn't slow down though, so
yeah, they might not have it. They didn't have it.
LTA had it. LTA had it.
And they're all on the come up. Look at them.
They are all on the come up here. We're going to get a look into how Dave... We're going to get a look into that later as we have triple shrooms for Luke here. He might be able to catch up, but this is definitely a close race here as we have LTA in middle spots, and they're seeming to take a peek into those high spots that UK had for so long. Luke did have a dodge and had a mega at the same time, so he may have been able to do something with this. But we're going to see how the race plays out for Luke here in 7th place. He does have a blue shot.
Oh.
Narrowly avoids the start, but he's still going to be getting a bottom spot regardless.
Good stuff out of LTA with the shot.
And so a mega was used for Dave here. He wasn't able to get much of anybody. Triple shrooms in 4th. Doesn't seem like LTA has the majority. Ooh, that green.
Oh, the POW.
The POW ends.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, this is such a close finish. Achmif in 1st place after that. Oh. The green snipe gets Dave out of the park from 2nd to 7th place. And UK, I don't know if they got good spots out of that one, to be honest.
LTA at least got maybe 1-3.
They got 1-3 out of that.
I think.
We'll have to see how it turns out for them.
That was just a really good shot.
Really good shot on
Oh, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy hell.
Jeez.
This might be the little bit of a boost that LTA needed to get back into this one. And I believe that was the third race, so we do have some room left in this Grand Prix to continue that momentum.
LTA said, you might snipe us with 2 bombs, but we got shocked.
Yeah, we got shocked, and they got at the end. See you later, Dave. We don't need you.
We got shocked, and that's all we needed. You can snipe us with however many bombs you want, but we got shocked.
You know, and you don't normally see teams, like, recover from that.
Yeah.
Especially from just having bombs as late as lap 2, securing top 3s. But all of a sudden, the table has definitely been turned here. As LTA giving UK a little bit of a scare there, but UK still has the lead. They have to remember they do have this certainly a solid lead right now. I wonder if Rookie will come at me with a score.
I completely forgot.
All right, when does the USA versus
8:30?
Ooh boy, that's gonna be starting up soon, guys. Do not go away after this war. We will be having a USA versus Mexico war, the Classico, being replicated in Mario Kart 8. It's gonna be super fun to have. We hope you guys join us along the ride. We don't have the score for this race, unfortunately, but we will have it after this Grand Prix here. LTA does have the trolling penalty. They do have to keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a -20 for them. But realistically, LTA won that last race by about, I want to say, anywhere from like 20 to 30.
Yeah.
And so they're still losing by around 60 points with the trolling penalty.
If they can get, I'll say 2 more races like that and then just solid small wins.
2 more races like that, and they're probably near tied. Start for Luke in 8th place right now. Is near an LTA member, but obviously going to choose to hold that one up as he is in a really favorable position with the start. Someone getting knocked on up, and I think that was a UK member getting spreaded by the fire there. And all of a sudden, 6th place start for him. It seems like it's easy pickings to be able to hold this star into a top spot, and with that draft, you might be able to get even closer to LTA, but he does get back redded. I was about to say he needs to be very careful with that red that make his carrying, but made sure to.
Good stuff by Acme.
He definitely did that, like, with coordination, with determination on that red shell. Still a star in 6th though, and Luke's resiliency in holding this star may pay off. Oh my goodness, he almost falls off there. And what I have never seen that kind of push off there. From the center of that half pipe to off the track, that's never happened in my book. A bullet bill being used right now by LTA members, I believe.
LTA has really good spots right now.
I think I heard UK having top 2, LTA having 3, 4, 5. So this is a mixed bag of a race for now. LTA does have triple reds though, and so they're going to be able to protect a lot of their middle spots here, unless Luke wants to get really frisky here. It's going to be really tough for him to do that, though. Oh, he gets rid of his reds. Apparently.
Oh, he goes for the chain.
He goes for the chain to get to Thundercloud. Lou, fortunately,
has shrooms.
He gets shrooms to be able to get away from the Thundercloud, but will it be enough? Not just enough. And he gets Thunderclouded off. That might be a good game for him. So we're going to go back to Dave's screen here as he is in 1st place for the UK. And currently,
the UK definitely has shock.
Luke is in 11th place right now with the gold and not able to get the dodge. I think they are trying to coordinate a dodge here, and Luke is trying so hard. Yeah, that's it. That is a shock for him. We'll have to see how it affects the top spots here.
I feel like they just TS'd. I feel like they TS as many of the middle.
At the middle spots, yeah, definitely. We'll have to see how it plays out here. Oh, that's a blue shell. Maybe a cancel?
Oh.
No, not a cancel. They might just target. Ooh, he gets hit up once again after the blue shell.
Yeah.
The shock, definitely target shock someone.
Yeah,
someone dodged in a star. I believe that was a UK member. And triple shrooms for Dave might really not be enough. Although he is able to pass Mike. He's able to pass his own teammate. Will he be able to pass Agger? Not exactly. And it looks like LTA, a mixed bag of a race.
Yeah, neutral
2-3-5-7 on that one. And so we hope to definitely have score on this one.
Wow, that was a GP?
Yeah, that was a full GP, dude.
Wow. That seemed really fast.
Yeah, definitely. Acme got 40 points after getting 2 points in the last race, so he did really well there. 40, 32, 30, 25, 24, 3. So LTA ended up getting 154 points that GP. Do you know how many points there are total in a 66?
292.
292. So they didn't even win it by that much. 154 to 138 that GP. So they only won by 14 or so, according to what I got. Yeah, so for the GP, we got that much. Does anybody know the score for the first GP? I think it was like...
I think I had that score.
Okay, cool. We'll just go ahead and... well, apparently Rookie has it.
It was 174 to 118.
Rookie has it out there ready.
Ah, okay,
so
nice.
I'm going to go with
Good job, Rookie.
Score. Dude, Rookie's MVP. TBH. A 40-point deficit is definitely much better than the 80-point deficit, or 60-point deficit they were facing after the first GP. But as well as LTA seem to be doing towards the end of the GP, they're only going to need more in what needs to be solid races for the Latin Americans. Last GP coming up. And it looks to be... Looks like Dave or Luke is going to be opting for that Coconut Mall. Did you get a look into what CC it was? 150 CC, okay.
Okay.
So I would have understood the Coconut Mall choice immediately if it was 100 CC, but I guess they have an affinity for...
well, you know, Sean Tanney, Coconut Mall, and...
Sean Tanney anywhere, dude. Don't even talk to me about a specific track.
Sean Tanney can go anywhere and just fuck some shit up.
So right now, I think this is going to be... Oh, I was
Coconut Mall.
I was going to be expecting a GBT on that one.
So LTA really down around 60 with the trolling penalty. So they really have to put in some work this GP to at least get back in it.
And we're going to be starting off on Coconut Mall here. 4th place for Luke here.
And there goes Sean.
He doesn't get wheelie bumped, which is pretty fortunate considering there was some wheelie bumping happening in front of him. In first place all of a sudden. I'm not sure as to why, but there definitely are people taking the cut, of course.
Sean's gone, dude.
Well, Xander and Sean are up here, so UK top 3. This may be something that LT has to be...
This is looking really promising.
On watch for, yeah, definitely.
Because these 3 up here in the top right now, that's... Oh, Sean.
I think he got wheelie bumped, but it looked like a little bit of lag on his end.
Yeah.
Because Luke definitely did not shine like he was near Sean there.
I guess on Sean's screen, he was behind Luke.
Yeah. But top 2 for UK regardless. Going into the second lap, LTA still has no response, but you can see in the minimap, the pack is so large right now. And the shock is being
early shock
adequately. That's UK's Jake dodging in a bullet bill. Very soon after, Acme, I believe, dodged as well in a star.
I wonder who Shaka's was.
So, he grew up at the wrong time there.
Yeah.
And Luke is back in 8th place here.
Early shocks.
Yeah, the early shock, I feel like there must have been a prediction on someone's end for that shock to dodge both Acme and Jake. Because I think they used their items pretty instantaneously towards those item boxes. 3 shrooms for Luke here. Going towards the end of the second lap, we do see a lot more UK members than there are LTA. And if LTA wants to have any chance in this, they're going to really need to start this comeback as soon as possible. UK with the 1-3-4-5, I believe, from what we can see here. A shroom for Luke, but he hits the wall. He's going to lose some spots. LTA shrooming up constantly. We do see 3 LTA members here. But Luke is going to be able to match them at least on some level and still remain in 5th place with 1 single shroom. I believe this is Lou and Acme in top spots. A red shell from Lou, but he gets back greened anyway. And then Luke gets back redded anyway. Will he have a red response? Agris says, screw your response. Mega for you. 9th place for Luke. Will he be able to do anything about this? I think his race is over at this point, but yeah, Golden Mushroom won't be enough. He needs a lightning dodge at this point. Go ahead and take a look into perspective here. All of a sudden, Dave just shooting from 9th to 5th because people got hit. We do see 4 or 5, I think 4 UK members here, although 1 was the bagger. I'm very curious as to how this finished. I think LTA only had 1 or 2 top spots, and then beyond that, definitely not a good race for them. So they probably ended up losing that one by 10 or 20, in my estimation. Let's see here. Yeah, LTA with the one top spot, and then everything after that.
Dante, where are we at?
26, 30, 32. I think that's 32 points for LTA on that race, and so that's got to be a 32 to 41, yeah. So a 9-point win for UK, and LTA is now down by 49 with 3 races to go. It's too tough to think of scores though, dude. 272 plus that magic 32 number. 304. 304 to 353 is what I'm getting, but I'm running on an hour and a half of sleep, so I don't know. Oh, I got the right score apparently. Awesome. Glad to have done myself a service. 2 more races left in what has been a more so dominated by the United Kingdom, where a DC as well may have this.
Oh wow!
May have this delayed a little bit. But we'll see how this turns out.
And they're most likely going to close the room, I guess.
11 players here. The UK looks like they're starting here. Yeah, it looks like they're playing with the 11 players, so they will go ahead and play as presented.
Wow.
It looks like Luke not able to get the box that he wants to get. 5th place, though, regardless, he's able to avoid the Thundercloud from Agger. Agger not really eyeing out for him. Lou getting bumped a little bit, but LTA still have 2-3. Still definitely have a lot to look forward here. Oh, someone getting knocked out of a first place position, and I think that was a UK member who just ended up getting banana. And now it's going to be up to the shoulders of, not Sean, but Luke, to be able to do whatever he can to stay up there.
Dante.
The amount of bananas this man is avoiding is unbelievable. And he is willing to stay in second place at any costs. No green shell for him. The POW may end up screwing a little bit of people there. Nobody POW'd over that last wall.
And I think Dante got really bumped off.
Really bumped off. All right, so Dante away from
Dante took the cut with them, and now Dante's ripped.
Uh-huh. So we do have LTA in the top position.
That was a fib,
though. That was a nice fib.
2-3-4 right now for UK.
2-3-4 for UK, but we do have, I think.
Oh, and a blue shell. Wow.
And Acme, he's been.
Oh.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, we forgot what we were dealing with. But yeah, blue shell. It looked like a blue shell down for a second, but yeah. Acme being LTA's one hope at the top, getting blue shell right there, and he's gonna have to find a way back. But oh my God, look at that mini map.
Yeah, the mini map is just.
It's slowly but surely. For people like Luke, they don't have to really give much of a shit. You can see 3 Funky Kongs in the top, which are presumably for Team United Kingdom. And in the meanwhile, we do have Dave back here with the golden, trying to advance up as much as possible. A lot of LTA members. We do see the shock on Luke's screen, and I'm hesitant to say that was a UK shock. That's a blue shell as well.
Wow.
I don't think that there's no motive for a UK shock there, but it seems they still have top 3 out of it. So positive enough for them. The red shell being back spammed. He runs into a banana though, so he's going to lose some ground and possibly lose 3rd place here as they approach these very crucial sets of items. Lou now moving into 4th or 3rd. He's trying to troll him here, but his bananas are removed instantaneously. And now going to the last lap, there is another shock so suddenly. Was that a target shock? Yes, that was. And it gets 1st place out of there. That is one UK member out of a top spot, at least for now, but he should be able to respawn at a favorable position. Oh, there's a mega for Luke. He instantaneously uses it. Acme right behind him. There's people trying to shroom past him. Will he be able to deny them?
How did he get in 3rd?
I did not know. And he outsped people on a mega.
Wow.
I'm not sure as to how that happens, but we'll take a quick look at that again via Dave's perspective. He does get that inbox and 7th gets triple shrooms and wants to pass Luke there. A lot of what happened on that last turn.
It looked like everybody just went for the cut and got fucked.
I don't know. It just seemed like everybody failed the shortcut. Literally, we see Dave hopping from 8th to 4th place just by driving.
Wow.
UK, I think they sealed it with that one.
And LTA honestly had pretty decent spots going into the last turn.
They did. And then all of a sudden, that last turn, I have no idea what happened to that. That was just a catastrophe for LTA, and I think that's going to be the dagger in the heart for them. As they did put up a good fight, but it looks like they're not going to be able to best the UK in what will be a pretty meaningful match for Latin America. This will probably gear them towards I believe, like a third-place spot. Maybe even a fourth-place spot, depending on how the other teams play. But I think a lot of this war was really going to dictate a lot of who got third and who got second, in my opinion. And LTA not able to bring all of their skill set to the match, unfortunately, it seems. One more race remaining in this one. The score remaining at a total that, well, quite frankly, pretty irrelevant for it, for determining who gets a win and who gets a loss. 397 to 341.
Wow.
And so, yeah,
it's pretty much over for...
It's pretty much over, especially considering the trolling penalties. So, that is a good game.
Good effort from LTA, though. I got to give them props. GP2 was kind of their GP, but...
Wait, there's 2 more races left?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, there's definitely some comeback potential. No, yeah, if they're winning by... Wait, no, hold on. There's a 50-point deficit, 56-point deficit with a 20-point penalty.
They're 5v6.
They're 5v6 as well. Oh, then it actually is impossible.
They're 5v6 and they're bagging.
Mathematically impossible, yeah. Okay, yeah, then I don't think, especially if they're bagging, they can. You sure it wasn't LTA member?
I think so. Dante, hello with the bill.
Yeah, seriously. He just moves on up ahead. But for now, we do see Dave chilling in first place for now. And it seems like he's having a pretty easy time about it. Meanwhile, Luke, 8th place. Not the same could be said for him. 3 streams in 8th place. He's going to use this instead of holding it. Probably a good idea to catch up, considering looking at the map here and thinking he's got a while to go and to catch up. But 2nd place, Dave was in 2nd place towards the end of that lap. But we do have LTA in top 2, it seems. Before Dave ends up sniping their 2nd place person. So LTA in 1st and 3rd. Not too shabby for them, but unless they get like top 4, they don't have a lick of a chance.
Yeah.
They're fighting for the bonus point. They could get it. But
have we seen a bonus point yet at all?
No, there hasn't actually. That's a good point. There has not been a bonus point yet for any team, either in Mario Kart 8 or in Mario Kart Wii. So it'd be interesting to see if we could get one. Triple Green's being held out by some... Ooh, he gets like I think 2.
He got 2 of them.
Yeah, that was pretty solid on him. And now it's a question of whether...
Oh, the back green. That is a deadly...
He didn't need to drift outside that much, but he would definitely play it safe there. The back green ends up getting one of LTA, two people back there.
And Lou's just in front, cruising along right now. This is what you should expect from Lou sometimes, too.
Yeah.
Lou has extreme item luck, but he can run, too. And I think he's showing that right now.
I think that's something I never really accounted for, because I've never really watched Luke play so much, but he definitely has the ability to race pretty solid. Triple Shrooms in 7th, going into the last lap. Will he be able to pass Acme, who is shrooming as well? There's a bullet bill in play. No shock dodge as of yet. There's Lou at the very end, and it looks like he's going to be able to slide into a 4th place finish. Solid finish for both him individually and Team UK as a team. And UK is not going to be given a bonus point on this one as they win this one by a sizable amount. So congrats to the United Kingdom as they pull out that one.
I think it's one more race.
There is one more race, but it is numerically. It is numerically impossible for LTA to come within a point or something.
One more race than hype time.
Yeah, there we go. USA versus Mexico, bro. I'm waiting for that.
Larry's still on the stream.
Top 4 for UK going into the last races, and obviously with LTA having a sliver of a chance kind of come back. Typically, you don't want to be giving the other team a top 4 overall in the 3 races of the last GP, but hey, not too much they can do about it.
That race was 50 to 16.
They got a lot to take away here. UK typically out racing. some good shock use. Whenever LTA was able to get the shock, they used it pretty well.
Yeah,
they used it pretty well, and that's something good to take away from it. They coordinated items, just group items as a whole. They also incorporated.
Both teams really have good item coordination.
Oh yeah, no, I think a large difference in this war is the bagger.
Yeah,
I think the bagger really affected the result of this war, especially.
The bagger and top spots, because top spots really help a lot if you have shock.
Yeah. So 447 UK
to 357.
447 to 357 for LTA.
Kind of surprised LTA is getting kind of mollywopped right now.
Yeah, no, I came into this war thinking LTA had a chance, but
yeah, I think we all did. Because they showed potential before.
And some of their preparation wars and everything. Hey man, but regardless,
shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens. We might be moving on to the USA versus what is it? Mexico war soon. Because that is
lineups.
That definitely is starting sometime soon.
Should be starting probably in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, so we might be transferring over to that match as we seem to have this one all wrapped up. But we'll see how that turns out.
Should be a really good match to watch.
Oh, I'm ready for it, bruh. I'm very ready for this match because Mexico has shown a lot of promise in their play. And USA is trying to like prove themselves as a post. They don't really have like a specific person to look to for putting up high points. They're all like collectively as a group good.
Yeah.
And I want to see what that results in really when they're put against some really stiff competition.
I was talking to Chibi earlier, and he said that Leo wouldn't be able to play, and Leo's a big part of the Mexico lineup. So
okay. So Leo, I have no experience.
So hopefully, if they could pull somebody together and to see if they can pull some of the weight that Leo could probably pull.
Yeah, I do you know if Mexico has any streams? I remember they had
Blair plays. Blair can probably stream, but I wouldn't want Blair to stream.
Is he?
Because Blair lags.
Blair lags. Okay.
So if he streams, it's
game over.
Yeah.
Game over. All right.
I wouldn't want Blair to stream, but I could always go and ask.
All right. Looks like the room disconnected here.
Let me see real quick. I can just wait a minute.
Okay. Let's see here.
I want to see the lineup. Sorry.
It looks like USA's Soldier getting ready for the next matchup here. That's a cool helmet for sure. And so we look forward to getting that as soon as possible. For now, we take a look at whether this match will start soon. Screen recapture. There we go. I think right now it's going to take quite a bit to get this war started. Do you know the lineup for USA?
I'm checking right now.
Okay, right enough. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and toss me the link and we can get two perspectives here. Holy hell, okay. Holy hell, we're going to be having a fun time with this one then. All right, I'm really looking forward to this one, actually. So is there going to be like 3 USA streams for the next one? Okay, I figured as much, yeah. So yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about I'll go ahead and be starting soon. So Jack's streaming, NATO streaming, and Soldier streaming. Holy hell, this is gonna be good. So far, nothing as of yet for this UK LTA match. I believe, how many races did I have left in this war? 1? Just 1? Okay, yeah. It's a shame they had the DC right before the last race, but I'm glad they're really pulling through at the last one.
You sexy beast.
Who do you think we should be taking a look at in these streams? If we had to pick 2 out of USA's 3. Oh my god. Alright. Fair enough. NATO. I'll just be going over NATO's and Soldier's stream then. Alright, it looks like they're adding the host right now. Getting ready for that Mexico versus USA war. Would you guys be fine with the switching over? I'm just asking the Twitch chat right now because LTA war has 1 more race in it, and Mexico versus USA. We want to be able to talk about it for a little bit.
You sexy beast.
But yeah.
You sexy beast.
Alright. This will be the last match of the day, guys. USA versus Mexico. These teams have not faced each other in the World Cup. It looks like they are starting that that last race. Oh, in the 5v5 format. What's up? You're gonna have what? Okay. Yeah, I know. Dude, Evo, I was like, or not Evo, sorry, Apex, I was like crying.
Oh yeah. Smash is really entertaining game.
Yeah, definitely entertaining. It's very watchable for sure. All right, we're gonna look over this last match here because I mean we have like literally 1 race left, and I'm glad they're actually willing to play out this last match. That's really cool of them because a lot of people would be like, screw it, we've already done 11 races. Let's just go ahead and say, nah, we don't need this, but this way we can get the full scores. It'll be great. And we should note that I'm only doing this because the USA versus Mexico war isn't close to really starting. Or, I mean, it is close, but they aren't joining rooms or anything. So, yeah. Room isn't open, so we're going to choose to proceed. Oh, it's a 64. Okay, lovely. Absolutely lovely here. LT had to proceed.
I thought it was at least going to be a 5v5.
Yeah. All right, and last race being on GCN Mario circuit. I'm not too much of a fan of this course, but it does have some room for for people to front run, and I know that some people may be invested in that kind of idea. Jazz looks like he's racing, and he does not give any shits when he races his own teammates. We'll have to see if they paid a price for that one.
That was pretty funny.
It looks like Luke is in here in 7th place. 6th place now. Trying to get that item box to be able to take those use those shrooms for the shortcut coming up in this next lap, but unfortunately gets a pow and bumped by his teammate onto the side there. So not the most fortunate here for Luke, but he's been fortunate enough throughout this entire war that I think we should be able to spare him a little bit of a... Oh, Sean, what is happening to you? I don't know. He was doing like a double take there. I wasn't exactly sure what to do with that star, but speaking of stars, another star for Luke here. Uses the star in the middle of a random road. I felt like there was going to be a shock coming soon, but apparently not. He uses that to catch up. Another pow for him, and considering that LT is in first, he might be able to target pow. Gets shake before the boxes, I presume. And that's a shroom in second, but no, the shot comes before they can even do anything about it. Sean dodges,
and he changed a blooper.
I think that was UK's shock too, so I think they're getting away with this one. Considering it's 6v4, I would hope they get away with it.
Yeah.
And that's a TC. What?
What?
I could have sworn it looked like it was going to be passed to him.
See, I did a war yesterday, and that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
And when I tell you I threw my controller so fast, I thought I passed a TC to somebody, and nope, that was not the case.
Oh my goodness, the fact that he did not hit the piranha there at the end, I thought he was so set for hitting that piranha, but apparently
the piranhas not. And the piranha and the reds.
Yeah, no, that was super close. But UK top 5 wrapping up very quickly with what was looking to be a maybe close war in the middle of the war, but UK definitely, with a lack of a better phrase, shutting LTA down.
Yeah.
Towards the end of that.
UK came out and showed up, and they really just.
I think
they made a statement with this war.
I think the biggest takeaway was that LTA's bagger was just simply not as good.
Jazz